Hey guys, this is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. So I've been working as a professional trader for the past 6 years in Hong Kong, and I've just started a few months ago to create a YouTube channel. The reason I've done that is because I want to show you everything I do at work, everything that can be useful for you if you guys are new investors, or even if you invest for a long time and you want to see how pro traders are actually working. So in today's video, I want to make an analysis on GME. Let's get into it. So this is GME chart. For those who have watched my channel before, you recognize my drawings. Last time I did my video, I was on the 4 hours time frame because, you know, as I always say, this is the best time frame to use for long-term or short-term investments. So this is the time frame you're going to find the best reactions. And I was actually telling you, sorry, this was AMC. We are here on GME chart, right? I was telling you guys that I was seeing a triangle here forming with a basis, horizontal basis at 160 and a downward sloping trend line that was connecting the two highs that I had here and here. And at the close on Friday, we actually closed just below. So I told you guys, this is not looking good. I don't like that. But I was seeing that we have the 200 period moving average that was coming here at 152, that we had the rebound here. And so it was unclear if this was a true breakout or fake breakout. So let me just remind you something. You always need, guys, to have two scenarios. I always have two scenarios. One preferred scenario where definitely here, guys, I was bullish, but I saw that on the short term, I had some bearish signals that were starting to form. So I was prepared for the downside scenario to happen. And trading is, once again, to always be prepared to everything, to be able to adapt quickly. You need to plan your scenarios before they actually happen. Because if you don't have a plan for the worst scenario, then you're going to start to improvise and to take decisions when actually your emotions are guiding you, which is the worst thing that can happen to a trader, is to be forced to take some decisions when actually they are panicking, they are losing money. And trust me that those decisions are the ones that one day are going to wipe you out, are going to make you lose everything. So you don't want this to happen. So you need to have a plan. You need to be prepared and you need to execute the plan exactly as it was supposed to be. So here I'm going to show you what would have been my plan. Once again, guys, I don't trade US stocks. I'm a pro trader. I have a contract. I'm not allowed, as part of my contract, to actually take positions on any US shares. And here, what I would have done, I told you, careful, this triangle is starting to break out on the downside, but we need to wait on until the first 4 hours on trading on Monday before actually saying this is broken and confirmed. Then we know it's broken and confirmed. We know we're going lower. I mean, we never know for sure, but the preferred scenario changes. So the plan is exit the position. So look at the chart. First 4 hours here, this candle doesn't count because this is a closing candle. It's like a 15-minute candle. So the last 4 hours of trading on Friday were here. And here we have the first 4 hours of trading on Monday. All right. So basically it confirmed. It opened at 158. It went to 160 and then it closed just here. So you have your breakout confirmation. So then you know that your support just became resistance and that probably we're going to get there before getting rejected. And this is where you place your selling orders. So I mean, you know, I'm on the short time trading, on the day trading perspective. If you guys are long-term investors, you don't need to do all the stuff. You just need to know where you're going to reload. You cannot reload and just buy any dip. This is not, I mean, the best thing to do. You need to have some levels in mind where you know you're going to buy, and you need to use the short term. If you have time for this, you need to use the short term price action to actually set up your buying trades when the market is showing some short term reversal signs. I'm going to get to it right now. But first, what I would have done here, I would have actually put a selling order at exactly here, guys, you know, my triangle, basis triangle. So it's like 160, you know, it's the lowest level we had here, 163.2. And what is the candle? Where is this candle going? The highest level was 163.7. So I have 0.5 points buffer where I actually would have been executed not at the best level of this day, but almost, you see? So this is how you use your support levels, because they actually become resistance. Then you have exited your position, all right? So you feel comfortable, you can take good decision, you don't panic, your emotions are not making you do any stupid decision. And now what you are looking for is a level to reload. So once again, guys, that's why technical analysis is a survival kit. That's why it's what you all need to do. I heard some of you telling me, yeah, but GameStop is a manipulated stock. Maybe. I mean, hedge funds are attacking many stocks, you know, but it has always been like this. But the psychological mechanisms that are, you know, in place, that are at stake in finance are actually here as well. Even if the stock gets hammered for some hedge fund reason, you know, they decided to attack the stock. I mean, people are going to react exactly the same way if it was a bad news. You know, it's just the price gets hammered and they need to buy it at a good level. And then the bullish momentum comes back and everybody starts to see good news everywhere, even if they are not. And I'm going to come to this very soon. So I finished the story. You sold everything here. If you follow your plan, once again, guys, always two scenarios. You cannot have only one scenario. You need to be prepared and to know what you're going to do. If what you're going to do is nothing, it's fine. You can just tell me, I don't have plan B. My plan A is we go to the moon and I'm going to keep my shares until my plan A actually happen. Fair enough. It's a plan A that's is good, and your plan B is if it goes lower, I don't do anything. All right, that's fine too. Your plan B could be as well, I reload. Then you really need to think about where you're gonna buy the dip. You need to prepare this in advance. You cannot buy the dip just you wake up and GameStop is actually trading lower, I'm gonna buy this dip. You know, it's not working like this. If you do that, you're gonna get wiped out, trust me. So here you're gonna hourly time frame, and you're looking for some dip to buy. When I do my analysis, I don't have any support level before 115. So of course I have a buying order at 115 if I want to buy the dip. But in this situation, we didn't go that low. So I'm going to give you a technique that works very well, guys. I'm using this every day. Every day I'm doing this kind of stuff and it's working, let's say 80% of the time. So I'm just going to give you a technique that here, you know, is working perfectly. You connect the two recent highs here and here in the wave you are considering. So you cannot, for example, take one high in one wave and another high in another wave. For example, you cannot do that. Here you can see clearly, that's why I do my ELLIOTT wave counting. I have one wave here, one wave here. So ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me add this one. So 1, 2, 3, all right? You cannot, for example, do a trend line between this high and this one, okay? Between here, the maximum here and the maximum here. This trend line is useless. You can see this one that I did here, I'm gonna put in red. This trend line is not a good trend line because it's connecting two highs from two different waves. No, not working. Never do this. That's why you need to define your waves properly. Here, when we are going down like this, it's quite easy. You can, you know, you don't need to do technical analysis for a long time to actually see that you have one wave just going lower. It's like my C wave that is here. You know, it's just one way down. So then you connect this, and it gives you, so you can do it like, you know, here, whatever. And you always have all the signals coming together. You have here the consolidation just below the breakout level on the short time. It works for the 4 hours time frame, for the daily time frame. It works for every time frame. But what is good about the hourly time frame, guys, is that, you know, things go quickly. You don't need to be that patient. If you do this on a daily time frame, you need to wait like 6-7 days. Here you only need to wait like 6-7 hours, so it's less than, I mean, it's like a trading day. And here, once you have your breakout, once again a breakout, 2 consecutive candles in the time frame you're watching, trading above your level. So 1, 2, then you buy. Oh, sorry. So you would have bought here, guys, at 142. 142 is the level you would have bought if you follow this method. So that's it for me, guys. You know, I just wanted to show you in this video how a pro trader is actually making his trades. I mean, this is exactly what I would have done. And I never put myself in a situation where I lose control. I never put myself in a situation where I don't know what to do. I always have a plan at work. I mean, you know, I do this every day at work. I always have a plan. I don't hope for something to happen. Of course, you know, I have my preferred scenario. Of course, I hope my preferred scenario would happen. But I don't feel bad if it doesn't happen. I know what to do. Of course, I'm going to take a small loss, or maybe I'm going to take a bigger loss because, for example, here, what would have happened if we don't go to my level? Then I wouldn't have sold, and then I would have taken this big move down, you know, in my face. So then I would have probably stopped it somewhere here, you know, because in the way I work, you cannot hold the position if your plan is not good. So even if here we would have gone close to my level and I wouldn't have get sold, I would have exited the position slowly, and whatever the level, you know, just you need to exit. And then I would have reloaded here the way I told you. So whatever happens, guys, there is always a plan. There's always something good to do, and you need to be prepared for this. So guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button so you're gonna be the first to know when I upload anything new. And stay close to shore. I'll see you guys.